One of the pilots here, that's Bravo 12. Bravo 12 currently at 1-0. He's got picked up 1 kill so far. Basically the default right now. He's got the 20mm cannon, heat seekers, gyro stabilizer, and flares for countermeasures.
Nice. So yeah, Bravo 12 wants to get some more first-person action in the for the Jets there. I know a lot of people are really stoked about checking that out. I'm actually looking on the Alpha side here to see what's going on. We have one guy who's actually 3-0 right now. He's doing pretty solid. He's using that Tunguska, which I now know how to pronounce it. Yeah. And he's destroying right now, running that assault class as well. So that should be pretty cool to watch. And but yeah, of course, on your screen, you got that. Oh, wait a minute, is he going after?
Yeah, he's trying to be able to take out the gunship. It's just, you know, you can cause as much damage as you want to. There probably isn't anyone up there either, though. And that's the other thing you always have to just kind of look at. Yeah, there is someone up there.
Up there, Alpha 27. And
he does it. He picked up 2. So actually, I think. Let's go ahead and look and see exactly how many he's got. Yeah, he's got 4 kills so far. So he's causing some damage right now. As right now you can see that the tickets are pretty close early in the game. Of course, only we're 9 minutes and 20 seconds into it, but that's also including the time for the players to get the chance to set up and get their classes set the way they would like.
Yeah.
So again, we're still here with Bravo 12.
Yeah, and he also has a UAV as well that's helping him out. So he's getting a good, you know, not UAV, but just that sonar or not sonar. I'm totally messing that one up there. As you can tell, I'm clearly not adept when it comes to military speak. I just know how to run. And no! Bro, well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and find another good player here to look out for. Bravo 26. I think that's Bravo 26 right now is the play that you were talking about. He's currently sitting at 6-0 right now.
Yep, he is. He's
utilizing that SCAR, which is a default here, and hops right back in to regroup with his teammate in the DV-15.
See if anyone's in the action. There is actually one player, Bravo 2. He's actually into. Never mind, he's dead. Bravo 21, he's in the thick of things. And he died as well. The caster's curse, Corey,
that's why I'm not on
is in full effect right now.
There's a reason why Bravo 26 right now 6-0.
Yeah, because because of the caster curse. I mean, I don't.
Well, that's why I didn't hop on it.
Because you just knew they were.
Stay with whoever's alive.
Yeah, right. Follow that dude for as long as you can. He is taking some shots though, and he runs away. Love that. Love that jet ski, man.
Yeah, he hopped in the jet ski.
It's awesome.
Doing some donuts out in the ocean, and he's stuck.
So, you know, I just got to figure out what I want to do here, you know. And now he finally has his plan of attack. So,
yeah, for those of you that were kind of curious before at E3, you were kind of getting lost in the colors for which players play for which. And now you can see at the top of your screen that the Russians are blue, and that the Chinese is orange, and he finally goes down. Of course, let's see what he ends up with. He's currently going to be 7-0, probably end up being 7-1 after his teammates won't be there to revive him.
Yep, and so now we're actually going to be taking a look here at Bravo 19, who just picked up a kill himself. They're going to try and make their way over here to C. C, of course, very hotly contested spot on the map. Obviously, it's in the middle, so you always expect that area to see a lot of action. But look here, there's going to be a couple players moving down the trenches, and Bravo 19 able to take him out, so that's going to be a good win for them. And they are able to secure C. So, and the other cool thing that Matros added into this that I'm really stoked about, besides just the colors and all that, is it's very clear as to who is controlling which capture point, right? And it's always clear when you're playing it, but for the spectator view, it was like, okay, well, what's he, you know, which team has control of which? And this time around, if it's square and blue, it's for the Russians. If it's diamond and orange or gold, it is for the Chinese. So again, that just those little touches that make it so much easier for you guys to check out and watch as a spectator.
Yeah, so right now we're still here with Bravo 19. Let's take a look and see where the action's happening right now. Looks like we've got Bravo 1 is trying to take over the shipwreck point here at E. So he's been able to neutralize it. Still looks like he's uncontested right now. To hop over here with Alpha 18 and see if Alpha 18 is actually going to have a plan of attack there for Bravo 1. Nope, yep. He's just focused on the drone that's out there in the distance.
I'm trying to find Alpha 18 here. Where is he located right now?
So Alpha 18 is in the jet right now. As we'll continue to look around here.
Oh, he's in the
and
jet.
see where the battle's going on. Let's go and hop on board here with Alpha 20 and see if he can get something started here.
Yeah, Alpha 20 actually was doing pretty well at the start of the game, but he ended up, he was actually 2-0 at the start of the game. Unfortunately, just could not seem to get anything going. Now, he's actually going to be in the helicopter, the Z-11W, going after that windmill there that will eventually lead that boat into going into sea. And there you can see the event happening once again as Alpha 20 and his crew are able to make that one happen.
Let's figure out exactly where that. Bear with me here.
So here's we forgive you.
One of my favorite perspectives of seeing all this happen is inside of the building. Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Enjoying a nice little leisure day out here at the Firebase Island. Oh, wait a minute.
Get out of there. Yep, and there you see it. Right. Oh man.
You see the dynamic waves kind of pushing that boat away. Here's idle, and then you can see that the building comes collapsing down, and then again, that's just how that's how the levolution occurs here on the Firebase Island. Of course,
I have actually. I've been playing the builds along the way, my different visits over to DICE, and played this one a little earlier.
So how did you do?
You know, a little mixed initially, like any Battlefield map, you got to get the hang of it, but once I got the lay of the land, I was doing pretty good. I like to play the engineer class, so I was sitting back looking to launch rockets at people.
Engineering is the one class that I couldn't get a hang of, but I've actually noticed that in Battlefield 4, it's really critical because you can plant C4 on boats, so you just swim out to a boat and then blow it up and then get to go back.
Yeah, that's what's awesome about Battlefield. It's the sandbox gameplay. It's the combination of things that you just don't expect or think about initially, but engineer's where it's at for me because you can take on vehicles and you still have a rifle that you can defend yourself in close quarters.
I think what's also important with Battlefield, obviously the visuals. Like, Frostbite is just an amazing engine, and I love watching it. Whenever I want to show off my PC, I'll just boot up Battlefield. Can you speak a little bit towards Frostbite? Because I know that it's something that EA is heavily investing in and wants to bring to the forefront of technology.
Yeah, look, we about 18 months ago, we made big investments in tech for Gen 4 with EA Sports Ignite and Frostbite. And it was critical, absolutely getting those off the ground and getting our game teams world-class development environments, and we've largely accomplished that. You know, what Frostbite 3 gives you out of the chute is just unbelievable. We now have over 2,000 developers at EA working on Frostbite games. It's now powering what BioWare's doing, what Visceral's doing. Everything across the board on the entertainment side of the business is going to be running off Frostbite. Just, you know, the sheer rendering power and the performance of Frostbite is world class. It's better than anything else out there. And the things that you get out of the box, like destructible environments, the animation system that we got from sports with Ant, it just comes together and it creates, you know, this toolkit for our developers to create world class experiences. And I just, when we dropped the skyscraper on people at E3, you know, I thought that was going to be impressive, but now we can crash a battleship into an island and then shoot machine guns off the top of it. The DICE guys just keep blowing people away.
Yeah, I think that ship coming into the map is always devastating. For some reason, I always get caught in front of it. It's just hard to deal with. And it's just a great example of a better way to play the game, just having the map change over time and seeing all of this. So speaking a little bit towards Battlefield and kind of really the future of the company, are you excited for EA's holiday lineup? Are you excited for everything that we're about to go into?
Look, we're about to execute the best transition in the history of the company. You know, going in on PS4 and Xbox One, we've got 6 incredible titles coming this Christmas, from NBA and Madden and FIFA to Need for Speed and Battlefield, of course, Peggle 2. But right around the corner from that is UFC, Titanfall, Garden Warfare from Plants vs. Zombies. And then we've got a whole bunch of new IP under development inside the studios that we haven't even announced yet. So these next 3 years on Gen 4 consoles is going to be awesome. And, you know, at the same time, our mobile business is just booming right now. Plants vs. Zombies 2 went out last week. It's hitting record numbers for us. So I feel really good about where the company's at, and we've got some really killer growth in front of us.
Have you actually gotten to play Plants vs. Zombies 2 yet?
Oh, absolutely. I played it in development, so yeah.
Yeah, great game. I think that we have a lot going here on the games label and the whole company as a whole. I'm really excited.
To your point, if you have used the jet skis, for instance, you will actually notice that you are actually quite agile and fast compared to the big, you know, CB90s, etc. and you actually have a good chance of hiding in these waves.
Yeah.
So you feel quite powerful, like a small bee compared to the big bear hunting you.
Yeah, you can really take
really
advantage.
Cool.
Just take advantage of your surroundings.
Yeah, and you add the dimension that is the element of the world. It's not only about how you use the vehicles or the weapons or the environment, it's actually how the environment changes around you.
Yeah, yeah, and now in talking about the environment changing, Levolution, got to talk about it. The the sea capture point, right? Which I'll go ahead and bring up the tabletop view here and zoom in. Right here, see this area changes dramatically as soon as that ship, which we saw on the live stream, crashes right into the island. Yeah. And it also gives the commander another ability as well, which is to use that anti-air gun.
Yes.
So when developing this, right, in the first one we saw Commander had a great impact on the majority of the battlefield, right?
Yep.
Really took advantage of the UAVs and the gunships and all that stuff. But now you give him another tool, right? Something really different and unique, in my personal opinion, to Commander. I guess, why not give that control to the player? Why give it to Commander? What was that that plan with that?
The idea is actually still to give some of the command back to the player, so you can actually, when you're in that area, and this is something we're discussing right now in the studio. So how do we utilize this the best? The game is not completely done. We're still looking into some details. We're actually looking into giving the player the ability to spot enemies like planes and stuff, to use that anti-air gun as well. So it's not only a tool for the commander, but we're still discussing it. So if people have feedback on it, please let us know. I think it's we want to build the best possible game, and we really want people to give us all their feedback on how to utilize this most. To us, the most important thing is still balancing the game. You want the game to be super balanced. You don't want to overpower the commanders. You don't want to overpower the players. But finding the perfect balance. But also, to your point, that control point is also very interesting from another standpoint. That the ship actually crashes into one of the buildings.
That's right.
Bringing it down completely. The classic, what we call D2. Destruction 2.0, where you actually not only take down walls, you actually take down full buildings. And it changes that control point quite a bit. Much like we did with Siege of Shanghai, when you take down the skyscraper, you actually move a control point. You actually affect the way you play around the control points. And I think that adds a lot of dynamic depth to the map.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. One of my favorite things to see in Battlefield 4, and especially with this map, has been how battles change over time. And when I was playing on C and that raid ended up happening, let's go ahead and bring up right here. I was playing over here. I was actually in this area right next to the building, right where my mouse cursor was. Boat comes crashing in, and I look at it and I'm like, oh my! Like it was like a set piece in a movie. It was probably like one of the coolest things, and I loved it. I thought that it was awesome, and it really just added a lot to it. Is that a plane that just flew by me? That was a plane.
Sniper bullet.
No, that was that guy right there, man. He's trying to get crafty with it, and of course, jets on this map too, which is really cool. And how are you guys? I guess when you added the jets into the game, we all knew that they were going to be in it, obviously. But I would have to ask you, how do you feel the overall feel of the jets are in Battlefield 4? Like, how is it? I guess. How should I say, in terms that make sense for viewers back at home? But I guess, how does it feel? Do you like just flying around and beating people up with a jet?
To be honest, I like flying the jets, but I'm not that good at it.
Neither
People
am I.
take me down very fast. Even choppers hunt me down and kill me. So I'm not the jet pilot type of guy. I know that the guys working with the core systems and vehicle balancing have worked a lot with both the jets and the helicopters to make them more, how should I put it, more agile, and also have them controlled better. Because we know there's a lot of people that only flies jets or helicopters or tanks.
Yes.
They don't spend much time with their boots on the ground. Because they love the vehicles. So we put a lot of focus on those, and we also made sure that you can customize the vehicles in the game. So if you go into customize menu, you have the vehicle tab, and you can customize your vehicles. And also another thing that is quite cool that we haven't talked too much about is the emblems that you can actually put on your vehicles.